How's it going, YouTube? Got FourthStarTCG here, and today I'd like to talk about Reserved Investments' recent video. Now, normally I don't dig into the sort of YouTuber interpersonal drama kind of thing, but when people lie about me and the communities that I am a part of, that is where I draw the line. So Reserved Investments made a video recently talking about how basically the thrust of this video is that people are being censored for their opinions about Pokemon investment. And this video is premised on a lie. So I'm going to go through today and talk about his video, what he says, and then I'm going to go under the hood a little bit and show you the behind the scenes that he doesn't show you in his video. And we're going to actually, look at the realities behind this. And we're also going to talk about why people advancing, lying in furtherance of a narrative is harmful. So we'll just get started here. So first, I want to talk about Reserved Investments. So he has a YouTube channel, of course, where he talks about the investing in collectibles. So he is very negative on modern collectibles, Pokemon cards, video games, that kind of thing. He thinks these markets are inflated. He thinks they're not, these prices are too high. People are going to get burned, and that these markets are manipulated. The prices aren't people actually, buying this stuff. It's being shill bid. It's all this stuff. So these are his opinions, and I just want to sort of put that out there, is that it's not wrong to have these opinions. It certainly is a valid take in the current, state of the market. You're certainly free to believe that the prices are too inflated and they're, artificial. We can argue on the sort of factual nature of artificial prices, but, you're certainly free to think that things are inflated. But then he goes and he makes this recent video, right, where he talks about Pokemon collector tells the 100% truth about the modern era collectibles market and gets destroyed. So I'm not going to play the video, but I do want to. We'll go through the description here, and you'll get an idea of what he's saying. So he says a Pokemon collector has a moment of enlightenment, creates an online post about it, and gets threatened with a ban. Ironically, he or she is 100% correct about the long-term trajectory of most modern-era mass-produced collectibles, Pokemon included. Let's explore why I don't like most online collecting forums that cater to pop culture collectibles. So in this video, the basic thrust, as you can kind of tell from the description, is that someone went on a Pokemon forum. They posted this enlightenment level thread on how Pokemon is going to go down in value in the future. It's not a good investment. Bad kind of. It's a bad investment. People are overhyped, sort of just the general negative opinion about the future of Pokemon. And because of this, the thread is locked. The thread is shut down, and the poster is threatened with a ban. This is censorship. The moderators of this forum are colluding to keep these opinions out. They only allow opinions which, talk about how Pokemon is a great investment. And of course, they all have a financial interest in maintaining Pokemon as an ascendant price collectible. So it's sort of this grand conspiracy, right? Where it's everyone in the Pokemon hobby is working together. These moderators are working together to keep negative opinions about the future of Pokemon investment down. And when those opinions do get posted, they're silenced and the posters are banned. That's the narrative that you get from this video. Now, as I mentioned, this narrative is a lie. Now, Reserved Investments conveniently doesn't link the thread to you. He just reads the initial post and then tells you what happened. But I'm going to show you the thread. We are going to take an actual look at this thread, which Reserved Investments is talking about in this video. Now, again, this video was posted yesterday, October 10th, 2021. Ironically, this thread right here, in my opinion, trading cards are a modern pyramid scheme, was posted July 26, 2020. So we're looking at over a year ago since the posting of this thread. But we'll just go into the thread here just to read a couple highlights. Preference to start of this thread. It's my opinion. None of this is factual, just my 2 cents. I think the trading card world is starting to get on the same level as a pyramid scheme. People think they are going to be rich by doing exactly what everyone else is doing. Buying cards and holding. This really didn't happen in the past. See this happening to every single TCG. Most collectibles don't accumulate in value when everyone's doing the same thing with them. With the rise of social media, you have influencers who are pushing what a great idea it is to invest in this stuff. Everyone else is at the bottom of the pyramid getting suckered in, thinking they will be rich someday, but they won't. So this is just sort of like, there's nothing overly controversial here. It's just a negative opinion about the future of Pokemon investment. Again, there are a lot of these negative opinions about the future of Pokemon investment, right? So let's go and let's see what happened as we go through. There's a little bit of discussion. But in about 10 minutes, this thread gets locked by, who do you know? Me. So what do I say when I lock this thread? Do I say negative opinions about the future of Pokemon investment are banned? I'm locking this thread? No. What do I say? I say this is your third thread on this topic. Each time I've directed you to the appropriate section of the forum to post this, which you've ignored. Failure to follow the most basic rules of the forum will result in a ban. So this is where Reserved Investments gets his, threatened with a ban thing. He frames it as if it's because of the opinion, where clearly in this post, it's only because the person isn't posting this in the right section of the forum. Now, why do you say, Fourth Star, why do you have to post these in the right section of the forum? Well, everyone and their dog has a hot take on the future of Pokemon investment. And if we on E4 let everyone post their own hot take as their own thread, it would just, we'd have an avalanche of, market stonk takes on the forum. So what we do is we say, you're free to post your hot takes on the market, just do it in our market mega thread, right? Where we only discuss the market and it's only in that one thread. So if you want to talk about the market, go to that thread. If you don't want to talk about the market, don't go to that thread. Very simple. Now, why would I threaten this user with a ban? Well, the reason I threatened this user with a ban because they had, as I sort of indicated in this post, done this 3 times in the past 3 days, and I had warned them each time. So let's take a look at this. Again, this user made 3 threads. Their first thread was Charizard VMAX English pre-selling for over $100. Are people high on crack? It's a regular ultra rare. Why are they, just sort of a general, are people high on drug for buying card? We see this a lot, and again, this is generally locked fairly quickly. Again, locking this thread to avoid making the giant market thread unreadable by moving everything there. Post your general, are people high on insert drug for buying insert card market related questions there, right? So this was July 24th. When I locked this thread and said, here's where you post in the appropriate section to discuss this thing. 1 day later, this user posts another thread. Why are people buying Charizard VMAX again? So I said, again, as I stated on your previous thread, discuss this in the giant market thread, linked, not that hard. Day 3, another negative investment topic. And that's when I finally say, it's your third thread. Each time I've told you, here's where you post it. And you've ignored it. So that's why this user gets threatened with a ban. Not because of their opinions, but because they're failing to follow the basic rules of the forum, which state that you have to post all of your general market-related questions in the giant market thread. So now that we've sort of debunked that aspect of this, that this user was threatened with a ban and their opinion was censored because they expressed a negative view about the future of Pokemon investment. Let's talk about whether negative views on Pokemon investment are actually allowed on E4. And the answer is obviously yes. And this view is expressed quite a lot. So here I have the giant market thread, the 412-page English market thread, which contains all of the hot takes on E4. You got a hot take, all you got to do is post it here. Everything is allowed. Now, let's take a look and let's see, are there negative opinions about the future of Pokemon investment? Are these users censored? Are they banned? No, of course not. That doesn't happen. Here's Pokemon Danny saying all new sets will collapse in prices when the reprint hits the market. Is this person getting piled on? Are they getting banned? No, they're being agreed with. Here's the next post saying, print runs are massive. The boxes are around 100 to 120 these days, will not be around for long. All of this stuff, again, and it's general markets. There's a lot of discussion here. But, unpopular opinion, glad things are being mass printed, all of these negative opinions, and there's more. We'll go to the next page here. I think it's, we probably have one on the next page here. Oh, nope, it was on the last one. All right. Here's another one. The continuous Pokemon dip hasn't bottomed out yet. I do believe the prices will go back up over time, but I do not believe Pokemon should be used as an investment tool. Enjoy it for the hobby. Again, negative opinion on the future of Pokemon investment. Is this censored? Is it, is the user banned because they expressed this negative opinion? No, again, they're agreed with. Next post. It's going to be a lot of newcomers last 2 years that are going to lose a lot of money on Pokemon. Eventually, once the surplus in cash runs low, there'll be fire sales from the investors that came in during COVID. The guy that buys out Walmart and flips will eBay, will tax, modern prices will retrace. Long story short, the hobby will return to the collectors. Nothing is censored. There's no censorship here. Does everyone agree with this view that Pokemon's going to go down in value? No. But are they being banned for this view? No. So this is sort of where I get with this whole topic, is that reserved investments here is lying to advance their own narrative. So reserved investments is of the opinion that modern Pokemon is, going down in value. It's a bad investment, and that it's manipulated, that people are putting, sort of cabal-like things together in order to keep the prices high. And a symptom of this is apparently people being censored on forums. I've just shown you that is 1,000% false. This narrative is a lie. And you have to be careful when you're on the internet and you're viewing these kind of opinion threads or opinion videos, because if they don't show you what's under the hood, they can spin things to fit their own narrative, and that's what happened here. So again, I don't normally do these kind of videos, but when the line is crossed, when people lie about my actions and say that I'm censoring others' opinions and banning people because they don't think Pokemon is a good investment, I am going to correct the record there. So I did comment on this video. I said, he misunderstands quite a bit. I'm the actual person who locked this thread. It was only locked because it was posted in the wrong section of the forum. They were only threatened with a ban because it was the third time they had not followed the rules. So hopefully we get some kind of correction here from reserved investments. I won't be holding my breath for that. But it is just a cautionary tale. So thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stick around for more videos.